have enough time, yeah.
Are we on?
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, go.
Oh, I can kick it. Cool.
Yeah. Kick it. It's a Windows.
Kick it. The 901, and I've got Windows 7 on it actually.
Yes, you can.
It had XP, but I upgraded to Windows 7.
Yeah. Same with me.
I probably look very flush right now.
Wait.
Oh shit, this is AssemblyTV?
What?
The first AssemblyTV studio compo talk after the compo talk of today, which is actually a talk of two compos combined for the first time. So that's why I'm here with quite a lot of people that we actually had to split up. So I'm here with Soleil of Explosive, welcome. Gabby of Fabrous, famous singer. T101 of Accession, and no introduction needed,
What up?
Jay Maskus from Dinosaur Jr. who
Yes.
joined us in the crowd as well.
With a beard.
And we're going to talk about two competitions in one go because it was actually, not that many entries, so we combined them. So I would like to hear from you guys. Let's start with the music compo because it's executable music on many different platforms.
Yeah.
So let's start with you. What do you think of the compo itself?
I like one song particularly.
All right.
That's why I start with the.
Yeah, you can tell what you like.
I like
of
the
course.
number 5, the one which was repeated twice.
Was it the pirate song?
The what was called.
The number
Number
5?
Yeah, on the
Number
night.
five
Night
was
song.
the
Night
Night
song.
song.
Yeah.
Exactly
That
twice.
was
Yeah, the
Was
night
it because
tells.
of the horse sound?
Yes.
Yes, that helped.
But it just got kind of inspired to play a game.
I thought it was like a medieval.
It sounds like a game.
Yeah.
But overall, the
didn't hear
compo
much.
itself, for an executable music compo, like, did you think it was a fair compo? Did you like it?
Well, it had a bit of everything, so it was nice. But it didn't have like super amazing tunes like what we had in previous.
You
know,
weren't
that kind of
dancing.
things that people cheer and scream
Yeah.
and things like that. So it's
Well,
kind
fair
of
enough.
mild in that sense.
I go to Kebby. What's your opinion on the music?
Oh, it's judging music compos is always a bit hard for me because I've learned to hate music compos after a few years and after winning a few of them and then not winning and then not being pre-selected. But number 5 was nice, the horse thing, but the problem was I think it was a bit too much. I really had problems tracking where exactly, for example, is the bass note of the sound, or what exactly is the melody, because it just went up and down and up and down, and hopping here and hopping there, and being so much chippy goodness that there was nothing to hold on to. And I think less would have been a bit more, actually. Yeah.
But on the other entries?
On the other entries, really, I don't know if I should say that because most other entries kind of bored me, because that's the other problem I have with music compos. Most other entries were like, yeah, we take one pattern, we take 4 chords, and then we repeat them ad nauseum, and the whole tension curve we built into the sound is, yeah, we stop patterns and we start them again, and most songs didn't have a recognizable B part or something, so I tried to take notes actually, but didn't work because it just basically my imaginary pen just slipped off the imaginary paper because
Honest
was
words.
so dull. I think the last song was quite good, but it got kind of underrepresented because it was not that good mixed, so it was a bit too quiet. I think louder and less bass would have done that song really justice.
So take notes. And then T101 is reading his
Oh
paper.
yes, because these two guys have been considering on song number 5. I thought I should mention the song number 2, which was the Game Boy platform, The Flatter,
Yes.
which was very catchy and very interesting. And considering on the platform it was made on, it was I found it to be very, very good. The compo itself was very high quality, by the fact there were no bad songs, and I also kind of liked the number 8 entry, the Mulliper. Yeah. I had to write these down in the dark, so I'm having quite hard. But it was kind of atmospheric and ambient, and it was very good considering it's less than 3K. And it was done with the 4-clang, I guess, probably.
Yeah, because that's also kind of difficult. You see, like on the screen, like it's Windows, it's like it's C64, but you don't really know, like, how did you pack it? What did you do with it?
Yeah,
There's one song that said crinkler, like okay, you probably compressed it somewhere.
Yeah.
You made it,
And I also liked the number 7 with Life Worth Living. It had very nice beats, very good highlight, and a nice lead melody to it. So I like that one as well.
Very good, very good. Very thorough examination. T101, thank you very much. And Truck.
I thought we had a rip but I had to go and check. Give me your notes. I forget. I think it's number 6.
You're very adamant about this because
yeah, no, it was Pure Life 2.0, and Pure Life is an XM module and I went and looked this up, and I think it was by a fellow by the name of Silent. And I actually played it back a little second of it on SceneSat just to make sure. Yeah, that is a cover. It's not the exact same song, but it is a cover. That is somebody else's tune that's just been made smaller. I'm not sure that qualifies as.
It was called Pure Life 2.0, though.
Yes, it was called 2.0, but I mean, it is a cover. It's a cover using somebody else's samples, using somebody else's song. I'm not sure
and we
that
recognize the samples as well.
Ziphoid recognized them, and Cyphus recognized the samples. I recognized the tune, so I was like, wait a minute, there's something wrong here. It just set off something in my head. I'm not really sure that it qualifies. I'm not saying it doesn't. I'm saying your phone should be off.
Yeah. Sorry about this. Oh, look, it's Segro.
Hi, Bracket. Hi, Segro.
Hi, Segro. I'm not picking up the phone right now.
Very good. But okay, so that's the music compo. Is there something else?
I think if it was number 6, it was the one we were saying that it was the usual extra music sound. Like it sounds promising, but it doesn't really.
It didn't deliver, yeah. And it sounded to me like the sample sounded to me. Oh, dude, turn it off.
Sorry about this.
If it happens again, I'll pick it up.
Dude, I'm on TV.
I think he knew.
Way too smart.
Yeah, and he's like calling me, dude, you're on TV.
Oh, God.
I tried drunk dialing people on AssemblyTV for 3 years and it didn't work. And now,
You never had to call T101.
Yeah.
No, but indeed, and the sample sounded a bit familiar. So maybe, okay, in the consideration, it was a cover. So let's call it that. Anybody else wants to say something about the music compo? Because it was the longest compo. If we're going to go to executed graphics, we have 3 entries to talk about.
Yeah.
Maybe there was maybe just a couple of original synths. It's kind of
The original synth, there was indeed a guy.
A problem of mine with this kind of compo. Usually it's 4K clang.
Yeah, it's a 4-clang or like.
Or yours.
Yeah. Now mine there was none of mine.
Dude, your old hat.
There was no
like
V2
there.
There was no V2. But it's okay, come on, that
dude,
is
I'm
10
sorry.
years
But there
old.
was a
It's
guy,
10 years
there was a
old,
guy,
it's perfectly okay.
his name
How
was
about making
rough,
free?
No.
rough track 4K. There was a guy. I think it was his own synth, which is absolutely praisable.
The
Like,
Linus guy as well.
yeah, there was a guy that probably had his own synth, made a song with it. It was like it sounded as a guy making a first synth, but he made a synth. That's really cool. I mean, that should be praised.
Kind of, but in the end, I think the point is nowadays we know how to get tunes small. There are so many synths out there. So of course, it's my complete respect to everyone who does it, because of course I've been through this and I know how hard it is. But I think
have to do it. I mean, of course, there's many done it before you, but making a synth is a thing.
Making
and making a tune in it.
Yeah, of course.
So I think it's praisable.
But then again, doing it with a ready-made synth it's not exactly rocket science anymore, because there are so many synths you can use. You can use my V2, you can use 4-Klang, you can use Gaga's synthesizer. I think even Smash has given his to 1 or 2
But
people.
I think only Reed can work.
Only Reed can work with it. But the point that's what I found a bit sad about the compo, because musically I didn't really like most of the tunes.
Oh,
So perhaps it's 2010 now. Perhaps we should get over the yes, we can do software synthesis, and we should concentrate more on the musical content. That would be my wish for the future, actually.
So that's a strong word from Kebby. Kids, pay attention.
All you kids out
there. We can
there.
expand in this day and age. But then we go to, executable graphics. There was, I think, one guy that compressed a BMP in an executable.
Yeah,
Kebby's going to vote for it.
Of course.
In English, the title is Smile 5V Paint.bmp, and it was a stick figure and obviously a party production, because no one can really say they spent a lot of weeks into that graphic.
We're agreeing that the sun was smiling happily, which gave us a good vibe.
It was a happy picture.
But still.
It's the amount of
compo filler.
Yes. It
But
could be
then the
actually
rest-
by
That's
NOSFA.
good as well.
No, if it was it wasn't by NOSFA, because it didn't have a political message.
Ah, yes.
But
Well,
then
it
the
could be
other
by
entries.
someone, and DDT just claims it on his own.
The other entries,
that's
the
Yes.
executable graphics. before they start a party, accession party in the corner.
He's not answering his phone. I tried calling him, and he's not answering.
Are you not trying to make this even
I
worse?
just did.
We have like one studio for two
told me to put
compos,
it on
and now this.
I did.
I'm gonna send one of you out.
Like,
but the other pictures.
yeah, there was the C64.
Yes.
But I
C64.
didn't know if that was compressed or.
Yeah, but is it compressed to
I
C64?
don't
On
know.
C64, they are probably compressed, not procedural. There was a girl with correct dithering and really hand-painted colors, so that was probably compressed, yeah.
So it's called Executable because.
Because there's no regular old-school graphics compo anymore, perhaps?
No, that's why it's here. I
yeah.
think people.
Or the hand
It's
hand
my good because
Yeah.
I cannot really hear you. I think.
And actually, to
Is the thing on?
do it, you would actually have to make it
Yeah, really have to.
executable by.
Yeah. What's the size?
We should share the mic with
4K.
Gabby then.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could.
Fly a cruncher.
Like now.
You're good.
Yeah.
But and then there was another entry.
The rendered one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Another
the
one.
number 3, it was the Novus Vita, or Novus Vita, whatever. But that was very good. It was the rendered. I liked the color scheme, which was kind of green, dark, and stuff like that. It was obviously a render job, but
It was actually what you expect from an executable graphic.
well,
Render jobs.
Or render job.
yeah,
Truck is
it,
kind of
it,
shaky
it,
sometimes.
was on the. It was made with Windows, and it was
it said render monkey, so it's probably done in the GPU with a shader.
With a shader.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Which is interesting, actually, because of course in 4K executable graphics you could easily use the CPU for everything because you don't have any time constraint.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
it could take hours to render the picture and it would still be valid.
Show still image.
Yeah.
I think there's a limit for loading.
We should talk a bit into Gabby's mic because I think
I
your mic's not
think
working.
No, I think that in the rules they say that you had to a maximum of 30 seconds or something.
To show it, to
Yeah.
render it as well. 30
Yeah,
seconds to render it.
Yeah, preloading time. Yeah.
That's a very good shot. Very serious Compostudio we have here.
Definitely.
But it is kind of sad that in an executable graphics scope we have 3 entries.
Yeah.
From which
Yes.
one is a paint picture compressed in executable. Well done to the guy. You're in the top 3.
yeah, and in the upcoming old school demo compo, there's going to be only 4 entries.
But it's more than
Have
the
you
3 we
heard?
had last year.
Do you know?
Yes, it's more, and there should be more, so they don't shut the compo down.
Because that might happen. So
Yes.
yeah, it's people.
So
should pay
all you
attention.
kids out there, do those old school demo
Yeah,
things.
look at
I'm
T101.
talking serious now. Go do them. Do
He's
them
a-
right now.
Well,
And he's a
maybe-
man to be reckoned with.
Maybe we should mention that if it gets really, really hot and you want to not code something because it's really, really hot and you're like, oh, I can wait. No, seriously, you can't wait. You should do it now.
Hey,
That's why I don't have mine in.
Oh,
If
so
I did-
you're projecting your situation.
Yes, well, I promised on this Compostudio last year, well, no, the old school thing, that I would have an old school thing for this year. So did Dottie, and so did, I believe,
So I
Gasman.
now actually have to cut down track before he goes on a tangent forever.
I didn't do it.
But actually, we expect an entry from Truck next year when
Yes.
it's not so hot. And I would like to thank Sole, Cabby, T101, and Truck for combining the studio talk and discussing these entries with me. Thank you very much. It's been a pleasure. And this was the first studio talk. And stay tuned for the old school demo compo, which will be coming up very shortly.
I was running here, and I had to run back to make it to the old school demo compo.
And
No,
then
we
we-
didn't.
Have to, but
Yeah,
it's,
I was actually running, which is why I'm flushed.
it's a luxury position. Yes, we're done. It's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Everybody's really happy.